We're back here at Lynn Family Stadium on ESPN+. Louisville City playing host to New Mexico United. It's Mark Schoenster and Eric Dobransky with you here for the show. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the match. These are brought to you by Fifth Third Bank. Starting off, though, with LouCity, one big change, and it's between the sticks.
It is, and this is a team that is looking to continue to tighten the screws defensively. They'll be instrumental in guiding the purposeful possession that New Mexico United are looking for, but also...
We'll see how that affects this match. The whistle sounds, and we are underway from Lynn Family Stadium. New Mexico United, they love having the ball. Louisville City say, go ahead and have it. We'll take our chances when they come. And then, of course, you incorporate the red card from Talon Maples, and that's going to shake up the element of a match. But he was really happy about how his guys were able to roll up their sleeves and just grind out a result. Akale squares it in centrally. Shot played towards goal. It's off target. Ousman Jabang couldn't. And they have been excellent this season so far. And Danny Cruz would be the first to tell you that, talking about all the way up to this point. You touch base on it and are open, which is that can't get complacent. That's the big thing that they're trying to maintain through this final 10-game stretch of the season. On top of that, just tightening the screws on defending in transition and on set pieces. Hurst carrying it forward for New Mexico. Akale stepping inside, tries to slide it towards goal, and Fondez will react appropriately.
And that was an example of a team that is committed to navigating those uncomfortable moments in possession deep in your defensive third. I mean, it looked in some sequences in the build for New Mexico United that they were one pass away from a turnover, but they stayed true to their identity. They stayed true to the passes they wanted to complete, and they found that bigger outlet. And you heard it a few moments ago from Dennis Sanchez. Don't be afraid to skip the line. Don't be afraid to find that higher outlet.
Looks like you'll get some tactical instruction from Dennis Sanchez. Now, Eric, you talk about dealing with the press, and I mean, the fact of the matter is you can look at the tape and in the film room know what to do, as this one blazes through, claimed by Shakes. But it's a whole different beast when you're actually experiencing that press in the game.
It is, because it does require a lot of bravery, because I mentioned it a few moments ago that when you're breaking a press, it's convincing yourself that it is not proximity. You don't necessarily need to get closer to the ball to get on the ball and break the press. And if you are the player getting closer to the ball, then you need some help behind you that provide that angles to break the next line. And it's easier said than done, just in regards of, because that ball that gets played into the next line, that channel that you play through is probably very narrow and congested. So there's times where you second guess yourself, but it's just got to come off your foot, and it's got to be hit with good quality and some pass detail. But when you're a high possession team like New Mexico United, pass detail and in quality, something that already exists in your toolbox.
And now a corner kick incoming for LouCity. Some of that pressure rewarding them again. Now they'll get a lick from the left corner flag. This will be a 5-5 corner kick. Ray Serrano will provide service. The visitors had a handful on one end. Let's take it short. Service headed down and won't be on target. The offer is valid the following day after a win. Head to any participating Louisville area Penn Station location to redeem and say LouCity won at checkout, or use promo code LOUBOGO25 online. Approaching 30 minutes gone by in this one between New Mexico United and LouCity. As Jansen Wilson, haven't had to say his name a lot in this game yet, but the service inside, skied over top. Jake Morris was waiting. But lots to contrast between the two intervals for New Mexico United. Got another Wi-Fi corner kick here for LouCity. We're getting closer and closer to the conclusion of the first half. Still scoreless here at Lynn Family Stadium. Both sides with some moments. LouCity having the better share of close encounters with goal. Serrano's service, headed away by Kip Keller. Now Morris tries again from long distance. Could be the last action of the half. Davila fires! Hits the woodwork! Back heel, back inside! Aiden McFadden skies it over top. And the whistle will sound. That may have been the best moment of the half. But it will remain 0-0 between LouCity and New Mexico United. Both sides will now switch sides. It'll be Louisville going right to left, New Mexico left to right. Brandon Stevis sounds his whistle. And we're off and running once again from Lynn Family Stadium. Just 2 shots on target for LouCity, 1 for New Mexico United. Davila rolls it to Ombi. Ombi with some room to work with. Feeds in the middle. Lambert doing well to hold up. Falls to Davila. Another body block. I think it was Kip Keller again. McFadden rolls it to Ombi. Ombi with the cross. Falls to Dia. Headed away. Amadou Dia trying to pick out the far post. New Mexico United continues to be brave inside their own box. Josh Jones readying himself. Lofts it into the 18. It squeezes through. Great parry from Chris Shakes.
And there's that big moment that you need from a goalkeeper. Chris Shakes has been steady